Hi Taurus, welcome to your reading. If you're new to the channel, I do a lot of timeless readings on here. So that means that whenever you find this video is when you're meant to hear the messages within it. And in case you subscribe, I upload my new videos for Taurus and Scorpio on Tuesdays. And I just want to let you guys know that the deck that I'm using today is called the Ludi Lescott Tarot. Also, in case you're interested in getting a personal reading, my information is in the description below. Also, I do just want to give you guys a little bit of insight into how I shuffle my cards. Sometimes there's cards that like to flip over in the deck. I do see them, but usually I only take cards that jump out like these ones have. And if they jump out in groups that are too big, I'll usually go ahead and put them back into the deck and continue shuffling. Also, my main goal here is to get you guys roughly 8 or 9 cards, and then we can get started on your reading. So it looks like I'm just going to try to pull out 1 or 2 more cards for you guys, and then we can get started. All right, Taurus. So I do just want to remind you guys that in case you enjoyed the reading, the best way to let me know is by leaving a like or a comment. But your overall energy here is the 7 of Pentacles. So the 7 of Pentacles is actually a really nice card to have, especially since you guys are an earth sign. Because the 7 of Pentacles is all about putting in work into a situation and getting what you put in back, right? I like to call it the input-output card. So whatever energy you're putting into a situation is ideally what you're going to get out of it. So if you look at the artwork that's depicted here on the 7 of Pentacles, it might be a little bit hard to pick up on the video, but this woman's makeup, she's looking into a mirror and it's all runny, right? So that tells me that there is some level of sadness or difficulty that has been associated with this energy of putting in something. So even though it's in the upright, it does feel a little bit like it has that 7 of Pentacles in reverse energy. I think that for a lot of you guys, in the past, you've been putting in work into a situation, I almost said scenario and situation together at the same time. But like I was saying, you've been putting in work, and for some reason, you're not getting out what you've been putting in. And I think that for a lot of you guys, that's about to change, because the 7 of Pentacles is here as your overall energy, and it's in the upright. So it's going to feel like the things and the effort that you're putting into the situation are finally going to start to pay off. You're finally going to start to get what you put in back, and it's going to pay off dividends. Also, I do want to say here that if you or a partner have been financially struggling, I see that coming to an end, because I see not only the King of Pentacles, but also the Queen of Pentacles. And the Queen and King of Pentacles in particular talk about stability. So I'm thinking that for a lot of you guys, you're seeing a lot more of this newfound stability. And it doesn't necessarily even have to be that material possession kind of stability. It could also be stability in a relationship, or mentally or emotionally. So I'm thinking that for a lot of you guys, you're going to stop having to deal with so much stress, and that's going to help you kind of regain a little bit more control of the situation that you perhaps have lost in the past due to that kind of stuff. So I'm seeing here that with this King of Pentacles, you have the 8 of Pentacles in reverse. So that tells me, one of several scenarios. Either this person invested a lot of money into like a degree or a skill or something that didn't quite pan out, and now they're kind of stuck dead in the water almost. Or like this person had to put a stop to something temporarily, or this person just has not been able to like find the correct niche to be able to profit off of what they care about and what they're passionate about, right? Because that's what the 8 of Pentacles is about. It's about skills and effort. So it almost feels like this King of Pentacles in particular, which I think is your partner, I'm reading this almost for somebody who's in a relationship or in some kind of a situationship, and your partner just has not been as financially stable as they would like. And it feels very frustrating, because I think that they're in the same boat here, where they've put in a lot of work and effort into a situation and they're just not getting it back. But I feel like on your end of things, things are going to get way better because I see the Tower card, which, you know, you guys tend to have that kind of energy where you're like, I want everything to be, you know, quick and fast and painless and honest. And even though it might not be painless, you guys really want to rip that band-aid off instead of living in a lie or slowly taking it out. Like, you guys, I feel like you're really putting on your big boy or big girl pants and you're just facing the reality for what it's for, like what it is. And this is going to allow you, the fact that you're confronting reality, to make very large strides that are going to impact you very positively. And even though we have this Knight of Pentacles in reverse, it feels like with this Temperance card, that's being tempered a lot, right? Like, note here, it's the Temperance card. But what I mean here is that even though there might be a lost opportunity here, because that's what the page and the Knights represent, is opportunities or messages, I think that this Temperance card is here to tell you that you need not worry about things so much because, you know, right behind this opportunity or this offer, there's going to be an even better one. So the fact that you couldn't take this opportunity or didn't want to take this offer, don't stress out about it too much because I'm seeing things getting better. And the fact that this didn't take place is probably linked to this Eight of Pentacles in reverse, where this person just doesn't feel as stable as they would like to be, and this Tower card where things are becoming completely revolutionized. I think that for a lot of you guys, you're really seeing things in a completely different light right now. And I think that there's a lot of emotional things here as well, because we have not only the Nine of Wands, but also the Five of Cups. And the Five of Cups is a very emotional card, and whereas the Nine of Wands talks about healing. So the Five of Cups is a card about dealing, how should I say, rolling with the punches. I think that you guys have been through a lot, and even though you've been through a lot, you're making the best with what you've got, right? So, also, I just looked at the timer on the video, and it was at 0707, so the number 7 might be important to you guys. But like I was saying, with this Five of Pentacles, or sorry, the Five of Cups, it feels like you guys had those 3 cups that were spilled over, and you were really planning on using those, but unfortunately, you know, plans change, and I think that unlike this woman here, you're going to make the best with what you've got. And actually, now that I look at it, there's only one cup that's actually spilled over, and it looks like the other 4 cups are intact, which is unique to this particular depiction of the Five of Wands, Five of Cups. So I've called this Five of Cups energy basically everything but the Five of Cups. Five of Wands energy is conflict and strife. Five of Swords energy is more conflict and petty arguments. And then Five of Pentacles is the energy of being left out in the cold. So even though this is just the Five of Cups, I feel like it embodies all of those 5 of all the suits. So I think that you guys have really been through the ringer as of late. But honestly, it's kind of one of those things where what doesn't kill you will only make you stronger. And I feel like you guys have very much, you know, toughened up a lot. Even though I don't like see the Strength card here, I can just feel like this exuberant strength and will to go on. And I feel like that comes as a result of the fact that you guys have this Nine of Wands here, because the Nine of Wands talks about healing. So even if you've had some kind of wound or danger or damage done by this 5 energy, I'll just call it the 5 energy because it really does feel like every 5 of the deck. You guys are moving past that. Like, you're not crying over spilled milk. And like I was saying earlier, this person has 5 cups, but it almost looks like only 1 spilled over. So in that scenario, I would say that this person might be overreacting just a little bit. So be careful. Don't take things as bigger than they really are. Try not to make mountains out of molehills. And try to look for solutions a little bit deeper, because sometimes, and I'm not trying to blame you guys for anything, but like sometimes it's easy to let yourself slide into that victim mentality, and where everything doesn't go exactly the way you planned it, it's like the end of the world. And that's kind of what I was saying over here, where you have this like missed opportunity, but with the Temperance card here, it's telling you that there's a better opportunity right around the corner. And at the end of this all, I'm seeing your work paying off, and I'm also seeing the Three of Cups. And the Three of Cups is all about celebration, and it's all about reunion. So I'm thinking that a lot of you guys might actually go out and celebrate with friends, because the Three of Cups really does feel like that going out with friends and drinking kind of energy. So, Taurus, in summary, things are going from worse to great. I think that you guys have really had a rough go of it lately, but just know that things are getting better. So that was your reading first time around, Taurus. If you enjoyed, please leave a like or a comment because it really helps out the channel, and I personally really love to know if these readings resonate with you guys. But like I said before, I upload my new Taurus videos on Tuesdays, but in the meantime, you guys are more than welcome to watch any of my other timeless readings that I have up on the channel. And with that being said, I hope to see you guys next time for your next reading.